extent that people regard that well, that's what counts. I mean, that's my painting, and I hope that people look at. I've been running it out for almost 38 years, just about 38 years exactly, and that means I only got another 30 or 40 to go. And I hope that we have done some things differently than other corporations. We've operated on a different model. And I hope two things about it, actually. I hope, A, that people realize that that model works and why it works and so on, because it does conflict with certain management theory over the years. And secondly, the important thing is that it lasts well beyond me. I was down at Walmart 6 months ago and talked to their management group, and I had a great time. What is really astounding, I voted for Walmart as the most admired company in the country last year. That's where my vote went. It was astounding what Sam Walton built, starting in Bentonville, Arkansas with a pickup truck, taking on JCPenney and Kmart and Sears and all of these people with no money, no real estate, no preference with vendors, no credit card list, anything. He just took them on, and of course he just ran away from them. But the really impressive thing about Walmart is that Sam died about 11 years ago, and there's been no momentum lost. I mean, what he instilled in that company, nobody else could have built it like Sam, but David Glass first and Lee Scott now as the CEO, they have kept that company with its special culture going at full steam ever since. And that's really what I hope happens with Berkshire, and I've tried to think about ways to make that happen. But the real test will be if 10 or 20 years after I die, that the special culture that I think is part of Berkshire is not only just as strong as ever, but even stronger. We have a situation at Berkshire where in 38 years, we got all kinds of CEOs out there running all kinds of businesses, 3 or 4 of them in Omaha. We have never had one CEO ever leave us, period, to go someplace else. I mean, I don't know that there's any place like that in the country. So it's been and we've never issued a stock option. You read in the papers that you got to have stock options to attract quality people, that sort of thing. I mean, we've never had a share of them. And in the end, I don't know how many dozens of managers we're talking about, but no one has ever left for another job. And some have been offered way more money. In fact, Ajit Jain, who runs our reinsurance operation, probably could have increased his income 10 times, tenfold. Now, he's already making many millions, but tenfold. But he doesn't want to leave. And that is the culture that I hope we can maintain, and that's what I'd really like to be. If I've done anything to contribute to that, continuing after I die, that would be terrific. Of course, I actually plan to keep managing Berkshire after I die. You have to understand that. I have given all the managers Ouija boards, and I've got these dark rooms they're going to go into, and I'll be there.